Get ready for some action. It's the Markee Dragon Show.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, thanks for the intro, Duke. So, I think we're gonna have a great day today, and didn't have a show yesterday because I had to go and pick up my father at the airport, and his plane was like delayed multiple times. One of those deals, you know. I'm sure if any of you have flown, you know what it's like. Anyway, so I have family in town for the holiday, and really happy about that. And show we had on Thursday was really great. Thank you everybody that was there. Had a really good time, and turned out to be a really good show. So, and by the way, the replays of that are available on the Markee Dragon gameplay channel, and on YouTube. So, if you missed something, you can go check it out there. So, we're gonna do some more faction warfare today. I haven't really, my skill gain on my faction warfare character, my main one, hasn't been so much new stuff lately, and a lot of that has to do with I think the whatever I'm training right now. One of the longer skills. In fact, I'll show you my skill set that I've got here on this character. I've been very successful with this character. I have two primary faction warfare characters I'm using right now, and one of them I just got ready, and in 2 days of play made 683,000 LP, and that was probably made that much probably over about 4 hours each day. And so that that's the equivalent of 1.3 billion or whatever. And so that character's working out pretty good. Let me. That's not this one though. So that one is one that I purchased. I purchased it for 6 billion. It has about 13 million skill points, and then. This one right here, let's see, what has this character got? This character is just about to crack 10 million points. And so I am doing quite well. If any of you are thinking about doing faction warfare and you're like, oh, my character's not experienced enough for it or whatnot, join us Wednesday. We're going to be playing the 30-day-old character, at least for the first half of the show. And the 30-day-old character, in the very first day, like in the first hour and a half, had already earned LP, and we proved that on a 0-day-old character that I was able to make 35 million worth of LP an hour. Now, there's a lot of conditions in that because you kind of have to know what you're doing. If you're a brand new player, you won't have the same amount of success. There is some, skill training in here. In your personal knowledge, as well as skill training that you do on your characters. So anyway, this character right here, you can see for the most part that it looks like I've got a bunch of stuff that I've got here at the beginning, but what I've done something different with my characters. I went and got all the little stuff out of the way first, and it really made a huge difference. And I went through everything that I knew that I wanted to do with the character, and I said, okay, everything that is, I put all the skills training in order of how long it would take to complete. And so first day I did that, there's a lot of stuff that I was, just needed level 1, level 2, whatever. And I was, banging out 10 things on the first day. And you wouldn't think that maybe that would make so much of a difference because you're like, well, my advanced weapon upgrades 4 and 5 or whatnot are going to give me the biggest overall punch. But when you add all those little things together, it makes a big difference. And so I felt like I took a pretty significant jump pretty quickly by doing that. And I liked that so well that I went and rearranged the skill training on all of my characters to do that, to get the most bang for the buck right away. This guy went through everything pretty much that was low end, and I had a couple of other things. There are some things that are not priority, like this guy, thermodynamics has not been a priority, because I really just I haven't done a lot of overheating stuff, and so but I'm going to. And I've got thermodynamics in there, upgrading later, but I wanted to rearrange things a little bit. Anyway, I'm really happy about how it's all turned out. So it's feeling pretty good. Before I bring you guys on TeamSpeak, I see you there. But before I bring guys on, and Heated Bones is asking, how do you exactly buy with the LP to convert to ISK? Heated Bones, look for some Eve links below, and you can. I've got a video there that specifically shows how we did it, and in a market that was very competitive, and so there is that, and hello K-Slay, and everybody else that's here, and Katana. Good morning. And that video that was playing at the very beginning, that was Montana. So, although it was, let's see, there was one that was driving, too, that went through Washington and Idaho and Montana. So, okay. So, anyway, and anybody is welcome to come on the show and ask questions, hop on to TeamSpeak, and, hopefully, for the most part, we want you to join us in game. If we're doing stuff together, if you're joining on TeamSpeak. But if you have questions, feel free to post them in chat. If your question scrolls off the screen and, it's been, 10 minutes or more, and it's been scrolled off the screen and I didn't see it, feel free to post it again. So I don't always see everything the first time, but I try. Okay, a couple more things. Those of you who are watching this on YouTube, as a rerun, I'm sorry, but you cannot participate in the giveaways. So come to the live shows. There's no good systems for giving away stuff on YouTube. I've tried it a bunch and it's difficult. So, but here on the live shows, I have some really good stuff here. So we're gonna start some things here. The first one is that the Second Decade Edition. So the EVE Online Second Decade Edition. In fact, let's play some EVE music from that exact thing. This is the EVE Symphony here. And so it is the Second Decade Edition. It is the boxed edition. You see it over my shoulder here. So it's over my shoulder here. Oh, I suppose I can take the happy birthday thing down. My wife, on the show on Thursday, she made me wear that hat. As she brought me a birthday sandwich. So it is a shipped product. It is and it's free shipping to the U.S. and to countries in Europe within the European Union. And so it's free shipping. If you win this and you're outside of there, you can still have it shipped to you, but you will have customs and duties charges, which may equal as much as $150 depending on the country you are in. So it may not be a good idea. So if
welcome to the Dragons.
Are wanting to Mosey, hit enter again. Oh no, you got in. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that first one, because I saw it bark it out there. So the this edition, my only requirement is you just hit exclamation point enter. You are entered. You do not need to be here at the drawing. You don't need to say anything. We're drawing at the end of the day, and my only condition is that you're a follower. If you're not a follower, I will re-roll. So, and by the way, if you are following, prepare to be insulted today, because I make shit up about my followers, and I do it in style, and I have a really good time with it.
And, I might make a prank call to your mother. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
welcome to the Dragons.
Anyway, I tend to make shit up about people who are following and have a good time with that. So anyway, it's all in fun. Now, so this Saturday, next Saturday, and the following Saturday. So today's 20th, 27th, and I think it's the 3rd. We're giving one of these away. Doesn't cost anything to get in. These are the we have 2 left in the store. We actually got a few more in. We had some other stock of them. We got 2 more, or we've got just 2 left. When those 2 left sell out today, I'll give everybody 100 scales. Everybody that's here. And so I'm going to be watching, and $50 is what we've got them for. I have considered buying them myself, and for myself, because the amount of stuff in them is enormous. There's a Plex. There is the Golden Pod, which sells for over $1 billion if you want to sell it. There's at least another couple billion worth of items in it. Plus, you get all the stuff like the soundtrack that I'm playing, and you get some other stuff as well. So there's a ship model in it, which happens to also be a USB hub and stuff like that. So, okay. Now let's get the other thing going on, which is the auction. And the auction today is for a brand new account, the EVE Online $50 Premium Edition. It comes with a new account with 30 days, a Plex code, or a Plex in-game, and it comes with all of the add-on packs, which is a hell of a lot of stuff. It was over 100 items that it comes with, and then it also has, let's see, it's got the Plex, it's got the new account, has all the items, the battleship skins. I don't know if you can buy these battleship skins anywhere else. Maybe you can, but they're worth about 100 million in-game. So anyway, that auction is starting now. That will close around the end of the day as well. When we hit 100 viewers today, we'll start another. We'll start a raffle, and we'll do some giveaways as we hit like 100, 150, 200, 250 people. So depends on how many people come in. I think that's all the stuff that I had. But I can do some welcomes here, and so let's see here.
Hello, I'm Tinkerbell. Ooh, there we go. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, so Cedric's, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the show. Meet GG. Is that a fan for like good job? Yes. So thank you for the follow. And Garg Lee. Garg Lee, he had this disease when he was born. And it was something going on with his throat. And as a baby, he was told to gargle a lot. And so his mom and dad just called him Garg Lee. And, he likes to make up stories.
Welcome to the Dragons.
It was really not that. That it was that he really had some gargoyle scales when he was born. And he's got gargoyle wings that he hides under his shirt. But, nobody really believes that. So, and Jacob Smear? Yeah, Jacob Smear. Does that hurt? Yeah, sounds a little bit painful, but thank you for the follow anyway.
Okay, so, yeah, thank you everybody for following. Welcome. Okay, let me see here. Hello, Fatley. How are you doing today? Andy Muriel?
I'm alright, just trying to sign into Twitch, it's been a bit stupid.
Oh yeah, I noticed Twitch had some stupidity this morning. Wait, when does it not have some stupidity?
What doesn't have stupidity if it's man-made?
Oh, goodness. Yes, you realize that all of us as human beings are man-made, right?
Yep. So we're all stupid, because we're illogical.
Fatley, how's it going?
Well, we finished killing a war target boss, got a few blueprints out there, nothing really valuable, and took a few of their things that were there, but not much.
So, now Pause
fun.
being a player-owned structure, and I've never done that before. Explain how that's done.
Killing it, you shoot at it for a very long time, and then it blows up.
Sweet. And so, whatever they were manufacturing in it, because don't they use those for like manufacturing or something?
They had 2 design laboratories, a compression array and refining array or something up. We took the refining array and the compression array. We blew up the labs to see if we could get any blueprints out of it. Got some, but nothing too valuable.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we took a gun that we hadn't incapped.
And
That's about it.
what kind of loss value did that person take by you guys taking that out?
All told, it was around 250, 300 mil plus whatever we didn't get that was in the design laboratory that blew up, rather.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was this in our space that we control, or did you guys go out and find this someplace else?
No, this happened to be in our space. The war isn't specifically because they're in our space. This just happened to be in our space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I've never gotten into the player-owned structure stuff, and in fact, I did though see that that this new character that I bought for Faction Warfare, that he was using some sort of thing in some of his stuff that he was doing, and I wasn't really 100% sure how all that worked, and it was something that I kind of put on my list to explore a little bit. So. Anyway, so I
Welcome to the Dragons.
plan to do a little bit of faction warfare today. Mm-hmm. Making some more money. I don't know what I'm up to. Well, making some more LP. Changing it up.
Welcome to the Dragons.
No, I wouldn't call that changing it up.
Sounds like the same thing.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I didn't think that I would enjoy faction warfare because I'm not very good at PvP. Although I will say from like 3 months ago that even though that Thursday I lost probably 10 ships, which I think that I probably broke a personal record for how many ships I lost in one day on Thursday. But I have found faction warfare to be a good challenge and good money, and being that I can earn so much money off of it, it really offsets any losses and makes it real easy to go out and do PvP, which I really enjoy, but I've never felt that I was really good at it. So,
Welcome to the Dragons.
should be able to hit 4 million loyalty points today, and then also, I have nearly another million on my other character. They're all of the 24th Imperial, and I did sell off my Minmatar stuff, which sold pretty quick. I had 500,000 in Tribal Liberation Force, and put that stuff on market. It sold really quick. And I did something else yesterday that I'm not sure that I feel very good about, but Fatley, you will be super duper proud of me.
What did you do?
Okay.
My hauler character. So I do, typically when I'm working on things and I can't just play the game, with direct focus or whatnot, I'll be moving, I'll use my freighter character, my hauler character, to move stuff around and selling things in different locations and stuff like that. And the and it pays well. And when I have extra space available, and I'm not going through, and the conditions are right, because you don't take your freighter into some places even though you could. Or at least, you might fit it differently. Like when you go down to Heck, you don't necessarily run 3 cargo expanders in it. You might want, a little bit more durability or maneuverability, because it's, 0.5 down there. And so I took this run, which was out to Egypt. It was someplace I had never been before, and I thought, oh, okay, so I take this contract, and it required all of the ISK that I had, because I don't have very much right now. And when I got it, I always peek at what's inside the containers, what's inside the packages. And what I found was that they had undervalued it by more than 50%. And so it was worth much, much more than what the collateral was on it. So I failed the mission, and I took all the shit, and I sold it, and I have all of my money back, plus I have a ton more for sale on the market. That
good fellow.
Is going to make me a lot more iskies. Yes. So.
Yep, always play the market.
Yep. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised to see that, because I've seen stuff that's, right on the mark, or, is undervalued just a little bit, but this was undervalued by 50%. So, anyway, and I assumed that the person who I was doing the contract for, it just says failed, so they probably just assumed that I got blown up or something. I don't know. So, I don't think it gives them other information like he failed it intentionally or something like that.
No.
It's safe. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah. Well, it's hauling PvP. So.
Should be a show of that.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Had a lot of he had a lot of good stuff in that too. It was quite a variety of stuff. Kept a little bit of it, sold the rest. So Emeriel, what is it that you are working on in game? What's your shtick?
Me?
Yep.
Mostly doing mining at the moment to make cash because I'm new, but
Okay.
I've got to deal with some guys in Hogs. With one guy that I get him some stuff and he buys it at a set price. Now the estimated price is higher, but obviously it's market, so it could be up or down whenever. So a set price is more stable at the moment. It is.
It's a guarantee. So. Yeah.
I'm working my way up to get a Noctis and a procurer or something.
I've done a bit of mining. It doesn't work out very well when I do it live on the show.
No, because you get sniped by people.
Yeah. So, yep.
Actually, I could see a way where you could profit off of the kill rights of people coming to kill, say, a procurer, because it would take more than it would be worth, and then you could sell the kill rights for way more than the value of the procurer.
Fuck, I'm gonna die already. I can't believe this. Really? This gate is camped. Fuck. I'm gonna try and burn back to the gate. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Here we go. Jump, jump, jump! Ooh, I made it back through. Holy shit.
Never fun when you're being camped.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, warp to a safe spot. In case they come through, because they were opposing faction. Okay. I will find another way in there. So, I hate that.
Sentry guns. Just more targets.
So I happened to be close enough to the gate that time I actually got in. Most of the time when I try that, they pop me before I get to the gate. So that's good. Happy about that. Okay, I'm gonna look
As
at my
long
map
as it
here.
ain't Concord, you're good.
Yeah, let's see here. Look at the map, and gonna have to find a new way in. Oh, really wants to be that way. Okay.
Well, it may not be fun being camped, but I can say that it is mostly also not fun camping someone until they make a mistake.
Yeah. I never make mistakes.
Even when you're one person and there's four that you're camping and they don't want to group together and come fight.
Of course, I was lying when I said I never make mistakes.
You're human. You're bound to make a mistake.
Hello, Sirion. So, and got some more people to welcome in.
Hello, Udonis. Thank you for following. Welcome. Yes, yes. And Muriel, yeah, here on the show too. Special. Jerry KML. KML, what does that stand for? Does that stand for killed your lion? Kill my lion? Something like that? KML. Maybe it's a disease. Anyway, thank you for following.
I have a good time with that voice changer, if you guys didn't notice.
I've noticed. Yes, I'm so special. Special snowflake.
Yes, unique like a snowflake. Trying out the new theater mode, Sirion. Yeah. Felody says, which Eve ship model are we giving away? Actually, if you go to our store and go to the giveaways section, we are giving away one of the ship models, and it is the Minmatar Tempest, the most fragile one of them all. So, and we draw for that about the first.
Warp drive active.
So I haven't tried the new theater mode on my computer yet, but I know that I've been using theater mode on my Xbox, and it's kind of cool because you can see both the chat at the same time you see everything else, and it's works out pretty good. I guess we're at 100 viewers. Okay, well, when I get to a safe spot, I will start a raffle. So, okay. Let's see here.
Warp drive active.
Okay, made it into good space. I've thought about doing some sort of scout at that one gate I go through, because I get popped on that one, I don't know, in the mornings when I first go through, probably about 1 out of every 4 times I go through. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fire up the scout.
In fact, it would help 1 out of 4 times.
Yes, I think it would probably be good.
Warp drive active.
So my somebody gave me a new fit for I haven't had a chance to use it, but a new fit for my core axe, something that was a lot more tanky, and maybe we'll try that out today too. Wardock says, "What about them combat recon changes?" Yeah. Notice that. I'm not sure what I think about that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Let's see here. I think this might be a good place to park myself.
Depends on what side of Eve you're on. Depends on how much they change, I think.
So we're gonna do a raffle here for
You're,
Minotaur. Oh, go ahead. What's up, Fatley?
Raffle.
Yeah.
No, go ahead with the raffle. We'll wait
Okay.
till after.
So I got a Minotaur Bounty Hunter starter pack that we're gonna raffle off. It costs you 10 scales to get in to get a ticket. It's like a lottery. You can buy multiple tickets if you want, but you only need one to win. And so it's a new account worth $20. Comes with 30 days and a cerebral accelerator. If you're upgrading a trial account, you can sell that cerebral accelerator.
Welcome to the
or
Dragons.
if you're doing brand new, 14 days of like +9 to all attributes, which gives you, I think, like a 35% increase in skill gain. So you can get a new character going right off the bat. Anyway, so starting that now, that'll last about an hour, and then we will draw a winner. Since it scales, you don't have to be here when it finishes. If you're not here, you've spent your scales, and you can you'll just find it in your Twitch mail when you come back. Let's see, ticket raffle. I got to make sure I'm doing the right things. I got 3 things going on, and I messed it up on Thursday, and I hated that. So. Okay.
Also, I forgot to say happy birthday on Thursday.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
I'll say it now.
Yeah, thank you. Worked out pretty good on Thursday. Had a good time. So.
That's
Okay.
all anyone can ask.
The person who put in 40, did I see somebody put in Screaming Bronco tried to put in 40. It didn't work because you don't have enough scales. So, and it doesn't tell you when it doesn't work, unfortunately. So you got to have, it takes 10 scales per ticket. So that would mean you had 400 scales to put in on it. So anyway, and there was a bunch of mayhem. Oh God, did you guys see where's Goldie? He's not here right now. Goldie did this massive assault on the guy who won the second decade edition Thursday, and Goldie paid him 9,000 scales to get the code from him. So,
Wow.
yeah. So Goldie is scaleless at the moment. Probably makes him uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a dragon with no scales isn't really a dragon.
Right. Oh, yeah. I gotta remember that.
Kill the dragon as long as it breathes fire.
It's kind of like a bird without feathers. Pretty ugly looking.
Then my cat would kill it. She's here right now.
Oh, it's a rat with wings. Yes. So. Okay, so Fatley, what was it you were mentioning?
Oh, with the combat changes in low sec, it's going to be a big difference because a new face in local isn't exactly uncommon, and you don't jump out the window every time you see a new face in local. With null sec, when you're in like sovereignty space, or in pretty much any space, a new face in local is like, okay, everyone, dock up, or there's a new coming down the pipe, dock up. He's in such and such, or get out the fleets, kill him. And so It's gonna impact low a lot. It's gonna impact null maybe a tiny bit.
Welcome to the
'Cause
Dragons.
you're not gonna know which combat force recon's coming, but you're gonna know combat force recon's coming because you can't see them on D-scan, but you know that they're because they're in local. Or it might be a cloak, I guess.
Yeah.
As for high sec, in terms of combat in the high sec wars, a flashy red and local is noticed no matter what. It's not going to change too much, but it is going to be interesting, I think, because you don't know which ship they're bringing. They're just in local.
Yeah.
Warp drive.
I think the biggest area of concern will be faction warfare. So we won't see them on the gate. We won't see them until
With
they.
faction warfare?
What's that?
With faction warfare, if you're doing it in a frigate, it's not going to change you that much because you only have to concern yourself when you're doing a medium site. If you're doing one, if you never do a medium site, it doesn't hurt you at all. If you're doing larges, like you're a caracal doing larges, it's gonna kill you because they're just gonna pop in on your grid and you go, oh shit, run.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. So yeah, it just looked interesting. New. It could be fun too.
It's a new dynamic. I like it.
Hello, Brian.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, fine.
Oh, Brian, hello.
How's World of Warships going?
It was a pain in the ass, I tell you.
Oh?
Yeah, the beta weekend, second row torping your destroyers are driving on the right-hand side of your battleship, and then they're throwing out the torps, and you have no chance to evade them, and you get hit by your own people all the time.
Oh.
It's pain. It's a pain in the ass, really.
So a little friendly fire, huh?
Little? They're reducing your hit points by 3/4 or so.
I can't wait to for that to go into open beta and be able to broadcast it. I'll be in the game some.
Yeah. I wait for that moment, and I'm really looking forward for it. But I can tell you, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be fun. So.
Currently, I'm downloading EVE Online since I hear that you can now preset your skill queue for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
20 days.
No, you can. 20 days? No.
Yeah,
Some people
no,
were
you get
mentioning
multiple
it.
skill training for 20 days from courtesy of CCP for Christmas.
For a second character,
It's
you
different to what he was mentioning.
mean. I
Oh.
was
okay.
mentioning that you
Sorry.
have a queue. You can have a queue up to I don't know how many years if you want to. You can
Right. You
plan
can put
straight ahead.
50 items in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my skill queues, all of them are over 150 days, and so, yeah, if you have an active account, may as well be getting him some more skill.
Yeah,
Mine
so
are
you
up to
don't need to.
65 days.
No, so you don't need to log in all the time and check. Oh yeah, or check
Mhm.
even one. Oh yeah, I need to log in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you can just let the account run, and then it's fine.
Yeah.
Is there any time frame on when open beta for World of Warships?
Not yet.
Nothing said.
Nothing. I just know that on the 20th they do another beta weekend.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, and so that'll be good. Let's see here. I think I need to welcome in a few people.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Felony Impulse. Yeah. Mr. Impulse, he's in jail right now, committed a felony. That's how I got the name, Felony Impulse, yeah. So Mathis and Mark Spiker and Salty Dog. Salty Dog, how did you get that name? Do you like swim in the sea all the time? You know, get all salt water? What? Explain that, please.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for following. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention to my character, and he is like, oh, hey, I'm just going to go to the other side of the galaxy while you sit there playing on your funky microphone. Yeah. So, Fidele says he just broke 1 million skill points on his very first Eve character. Woohoo! Yes. So, that's
Got
good.
500,000 myself.
If you stay very, very focused on what you're doing with the character, you can get quite a powerful character pretty quickly, actually. But you end up having multiple accounts, which is what I've done. So, I got an email this morning saying my account number 9, my 9th Eve account, was set to expire in 6 days. Oh my, I'm addicted to Eve.
Have you seen their changes on their terms of service, multiple accounts and such?
Yeah, so it doesn't affect multiple accounts. It just affects applications that you use to that you use for automating inputs.
So a macro, basically.
Kind of. That's probably one of the closest analogies. Is a macro. I did ask for an interview with CCP about that, and I did get a reply, and there won't be an interview on that. So I did ask for a little bit more clarity on what it is that they're exactly saying and what their goal is, and haven't heard anything back on that. So, but
they're busy.
Yeah, well, also the let's see, what was I gonna say? The biggest application that's used for that stuff is IS Boxer, and for IS Boxer, they say that they have made the changes to be in compliance, and IS Boxer is still usable. And so I did ask CCP if they would tell me what the spirit of the change was, so that at least for myself, I could personally evaluate what it was that they were trying to affect with these changes. Because I think that when you read the letter of the terms of service and the EULA, and you read it to the letter of the law, it's black and white and everything, that when they say that input automation is now banned, the input replication.
Welcome to the Dragons.
And so then they take that word for word with whatever application was being offensive or offending that, and they make a change.
Welcome to the Dragons.
And, so let's just, I don't know what the change is, but let's just say that instead of hitting one button and, then it, so you have that one button that you were able to hit before, which is like, let's say target, target something or whatever. And and you're flying like 5 ships total. So they take that one button, and no longer does it, target all, with all the ships. But if you click it 5 times, it will target each one of them off of each click. And then that would be a human click, and it wouldn't be replication. But does that... So now I'm flying affiliate 5, so every time I click, I just click 5 times. And, does that then alleviate the problem that they were trying to solve with making these changes? I'm not sure that it does. And then people are just going to go set a macro on their mouse that, okay, every time I click, I want it to be 5 clicks separated by, 200 milliseconds. So that it takes a second and it's done. So I'm not convinced that the changes they made are going to be okay. And I'm going to have to let it play out. Although I do really, I like the idea of controlling like 5 noob ships in faction warfare and taking on medium sites right from the start, I could see that happening. I could see that being done.
Hello.
Yeah, as long as it's all human input, it should be okay, because that is with compliance with their rules, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think that does not meet the spirit of what they're trying to do. And so then they put in more rules. And really, I just want to know what the spirit, the spirit is, which leaves stuff in the gray area and personal interpretation, but it also allows me to make the determination as to whether or not it's okay to use that application. So, I don't know. Welcome, Goldie.
Thank you. How are you?
The scaleless fox.
Yes, I am now completely scaleless.
Better than being spineless.
It was worth it, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was,
Thanks for helping.
Yeah, well, I saw what the issue was there. And knew I could resolve it. Oh, I did have the system all to myself. No longer. I've got a hostile in here now. Now I'm going to have to button mash on my scan button. So, you already got it ordered, Goldie?
Yes, I do. I just... issue is that it's going to be... The estimated delivery date is on a... I'm not going to be there Christmas Eve, so I don't know what's going to happen about that.
Oh, well, and, the delivery stuff right now, it can be delayed.
I'm kind of hoping it will get delayed, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Do you have family in town?
I might do. I'll give him a call later.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, you said you were going to be out Christmas Eve. I was just thinking you'd be spending time with family, so that's why I asked.
Oh, yeah, no.
Had family in town.
Going to visit family.
Yeah. Yep. Well, my dad came to visit me. He's here. He's not awake yet. It's like, 4 a.m. his time from where he come
make
from.
an appearance?
He may. So, Nitro Turtle, I'm just running solo just for a little bit. I gotta pay for... I gotta earn enough to cover the losses that I'll take later when we run in a fleet. Capture a couple of sites here. I'm at a small right now, so the capture on this should be about 43,750 scales. So, and anybody who's joined us recently, !enter will get you in on getting the second decade box. There's no cost to enter, and you just got to be a follower, and you don't have to be here whenever we draw. We're drawing at the end of the show. So I will send you a message, though. It won't have the code in it. If you're here, I'll talk to you, but if you're not, I'm going to send you a message asking whether or not you want it, or you want the option of the premium edition, because if you're in a country that, if you're not in the European Union, not in a European Union country, or you're not in the US, it will cost you, it'll cost you in, come on, I hit my button. I know I did. you'll have customs charges and duties or whatever, and it could be as much as like $150, which would really suck. So, depending on what country you're in. Or you could be like in Belarus, where I sent something there, and they, the local customs decided that they wanted 2 times the value of the item. What I sent was worth $1,000, and they wanted $2,000 US to get it out of customs.
That's crooked.
Well, that's it. Belarus, you know, the government there is not exactly on the straight and narrow. It's one of the issues there. So, yeah.
Sounds like they're nullsec.
Yeah, right. Just wasn't. Oh, really? I run out of charges and 1 hit left to take him out. Lovely. Hate it when that happens. I'm counting these. That's 6, 7, 8. I had to fire 8 extra times because I ran out of charges and he repaired his armor. Yeah.
Is that a rapid fire missile launcher?
Well, it's rockets, and that may be why it seems a lot more rapid. The rapid ones are actually medium size, and I'm running small.
Ah, because I've only got light ones that only fire a single rocket at a time. Well, missile.
Yeah. Well, and there's a difference between missiles and rockets, and I've got, you know, I got these rocket launchers on here, and they're quite they do while it fires a bunch faster and the DPS is a bit more, at the same time, you know, with missiles, you can be way far away, and with rockets, I have to be right up next to them. So
Yeah, I prefer the range game.
I do too, actually. Most of the time, when I fly my Corax, I tend to fly it with missiles, and that's nice. That has 7 turrets on it, so it fires a whole wave at them.
Pretty fireworks.
Mm-hmm. Moron's Paradise. I'm not sure what you were hoping to get from exclamation point skills. Maybe scales. Yeah, there you go. So.
Get some extra skills.
Yeah. I was thinking that would be interesting if it would tell my skill set of the character that I'm playing. That'd be too complex. Ooh, I wonder if I could connect up this bot to like the Eve API, and then have it type something out whenever. That would be interesting.
People might spam that quite a bit, though.
Yeah. I suppose that I could just put links, but I don't want people to know the character names of all the characters. Some of them I expose, some of them I don't. So.
Yeah, because otherwise you get sniped, don't you? Because they come looking for you.
Yeah.
What's the keyword raffle for?
The exclamation point enter is for a second decade edition.
Oh, okay.
If you won that, that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be a premium,
If
wouldn't
I
it,
did, I'd
won it?
probably end up giving it to Rolaz or something.
In the UK, wouldn't that have to be charged to a premium?
No, UK free shipping. Mm-hmm.
Free shipping, right.
Yep.
Just in case doing it, the likelihood is I'm not.
I asked Aranza, are you going to bid on the premium edition? He says, who knows, maybe in the last second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't
So
do
how many
it too late, or it'll end up with what I did.
how many scales you got there, Goldie?
A grand total of 207.
Sweet. I think you're gonna need to do a few bank heists.
Well, that's one of the things that I don't ever do bank heists.
Oh, actually, that's really smart.
That's why I built up scales so fast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do,
Morin's
a
Paradise says I'm potato.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. Well, we have a in the top list of people who have scales. There is a large bag of potatoes. Are you saying that you're one of the people in that bag? Yes, there's a large bag of potatoes on the
not
leader.
on that list? Oh, he is, yeah.
Yes.
Saranso win something or do a bank heist because he had more scales than that.
Where is he? What number is he on there now?
He's 7 with 9,000, but because I gave him the 9,000 and Batman Darkseid gave him 3,000, and he had some originally too. So
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he tried a bank heist. I know that T.S. Dean, I don't know if he's on the show right now watching, but he, after he subscribed, he got that bonus of scales and everything, and he went all in a few times on bank heists, and he won each time. He won like 5 times in a row, something like that. And
you told me about this.
He was up to over 10,000 scales, and it was really incredible. I'm like, somebody cheating here or something like that. What the hell's going on? And then he pretty much he died one of the times, and it went all downhill from there. So
Luck can't always last.
no. It's like I really piss people off because I don't believe in gambling. Actually, I don't. As far as gambling with real money, if you're just playing for chips or whatever, no problem. But,
Welcome to the Dragons.
For real money, I think that overall it's a detriment to society because there's a lot of people who gamble money that they don't have to gamble. And
then it costs everyone else.
Yeah, and so in that regard, I'm against gambling, but if you have the money to blow, no problem. So when I go to a casino, I do like to play Texas Hold'em, and I'm pretty good at it. And I'll say, okay, I'm gonna spend $100 or whatnot. I call it entertainment funds, and I walk out with 300 or 400, but I'll have only played for an hour or two, and I'm like, I'm ahead, I'm walking, and people get pissed off who've been at the table the whole time. They're like, what, you're not going to stay and give me a chance to win that back, you asshole? And I'm like, I'm being smart about it. What are you getting on my case for? So
I like blackjack.
If you're winning, leave. It's a plus.
yeah, absolutely. That's the win, not each hand. To me, each hand is fun, but I want to win the war, not just each battle.
You want cash.
Okay, so this guy, why did I not see him on my scan? Shit.
Is he in a recon ship?
He's in an Ishkur.
Warp drive active.
Is that a recon ship? Because
No,
recon ships are being changed so that you can't detect them on D-scan.
Ooh, there's like an anti-frigate wreck here. I'm going to salvage it.
So.
Did you hear about the change to recon ships?
Yeah. So, sounds interesting. So it's my understanding that it won't affect novice and small sites in faction warfare, because I can't get in there. But mediums
And larges especially.
and larges.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Gonna be odd. I don't know what kind of damage and stuff you can get on those. In fact, I'm gonna have a quick look.
Yeah, I don't know either. In fact, while I'm waiting for that guy to get bored and go away, I'll.
I'm gonna have a look at some fits now.
So let's see here. What am I on? I'm on Minmatar. Let's go to Kaldari.
Rook
And
would
so
probably be the combat recon.
They're in the cruiser side. So there's like a Rook and a Falcon here. They're both considered recon. So 5% bonus to medium hybrid turret on the Falcon, and ECM target jammers. There's bonuses in there. Recon chips bonus, cloaking devices. And then the Rook, 5% bonus to heavy missiles and heavy assault missiles. ECM target jammers.
Wow. Well, it kind of depends on how you fit it, but
Yeah.
with signal distortion. Well, with Tech 2 heavy assaults, I've got it to 450 DPS. Let's see what you can get. It depends on if you want to put ECMs on it or not.
Mysterio says that the most important change is that the resists are going up.
This is actually going to be pretty damn good. That's 4 ECMs, a warp scrambler, and you can get 450 DPS with 24k EHP. But the problem is, because you've got the ECMs, they're going to have a really hard time targeting you. So for solo PvP, that's not bad.
Warp drive active.
These guys are just camping the gates. Got two
I think I'm going
postas
to be
in.
training for a Rook.
Yeah, my Markee Dragon character could fly one of those.
Welcome to the Dragons.
That could be interesting. Soggy Bottom. Yes, I played EverQuest back in the day when it first came out.
Warp drive active.
So, I'm friends with one of the original EverQuest developers, and but I never really got into EverQuest hardcore. They actually asked me to do coverage for EverQuest 2, their latest expansion, and I ended up turning them down because I just haven't been into the game, and they're like, we'd like you to do some videos about the latest stuff going on in EverQuest, and I'm like, I won't know the difference between the old stuff and the new stuff because I haven't been playing. So
Haven't you done videos with Richard Garriott before, Marcus?
But he's not EverQuest.
No, he's Ultima.
Right. So I've done some videos with Joffrey Zatkins, who's one of the original EverQuest guys. He was like, they were like a team of 7 or something like that.
It's cool. It just seems to be that those older games just seem to be so much better than what we have today.
Well, one of the things in them is the lawlessness, the fact that they didn't know what kind of griefing things would happen and everything, and so they didn't. This guy is catching me. God damn it! Leave me alone.
Warp drive active.
He's got me targeted. Run, run, run. Jump, 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 jump. Whew. He got in within 10k of me. I was 70k away from him with my afterburners on, and I decided to jump. He got within 10k of me. Damn, that guy was fast. Actually, I didn't have afterburner, I have Michael Ward. Yeah.
Fun times.
So, yeah, I'm hoping that I can, finish off a site or two. We'll see.
Well, good luck with that. As I've found tons of salvage, which is awesome.
Hostiles got tired of chasing me and left. It's good. Oh, Infocom Zork. Wow. Banjo, you must be as old as me.
I've played Zork. But I'm probably about half the age of you, Marcus.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, first mainstream one was like Meridian 59. Brian Green made that. Actually, for a period of time, we processed our company processed all of their subscription sales. So.
Saw a need in the market and you went for it. That's good business.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've studied business at college, but they failed me out the first year. I mean, I did the exams properly, but I just don't know why they failed me out.
Sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, that's cyber people who teachers aren't teaching anymore. They got fired for it.
Oh, bank heist going on.
Banjo, I've not met Chris Roberts in person. I've talked to him before and stuff. So I am considering I'm a backer on his new game, Star Citizen. So when they get closer to release, I'll be reaching out to him, seeing if there's something we can do together.
Karen Gill, no, if you get podded, you don't lose the golden pod. In fact, the golden pod actually stays with you even if you use a jump clone. Hey, I didn't die in the bank heist.
Wait, you said you never do those.
I know I don't, but I have so little scales that I thought I might as well do one.
That's funny.
Not gonna do any more.
Marcus, did you ever play Fallout?
Nope.
Warp drive active.
Ooh, a confessor just dropped on top of me. Right as I was warping out. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this system anymore. I keep getting chased out.
Warp drive active.
I didn't see who was in the confessor. Not gonna do Elite Dangerous. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Brian. Damn it, I am just not getting any love here. More guys in my way.
Warp drive active.
Alright. I might be getting run out of this system. Which would be unfortunate. I had that one down to about 5 minutes. But now there's a opposing faction sitting in it, so I know the timer's running back up.
Warp drive active.
Hey, Maskatuck. Okay, this is not working so well. They're camping all of them. They're camping all the gates. This is why you use at least 2 safes. When I warp to a safe, and then I warp to a spot from there, I typically will warp someplace else in between so I don't drop off at the same place they see me drop in previously. So that they're not right there on top of me. Joey sent you. Attached Mantis. Welcome.
That's my brother, I think. Oh no, wait, he might be me actually, because I did send him a link over Skype. He was asking, you're on this, send me a link, let me watch. So I was like, okay.
Warp drive active.
Well, I guess I'm out of here. I'm not having much success here. They're just camping all of the gates. Not working out too well for me.
Markee, what happens if you put in the high bid on an auction, do a bank heist and lose so that you now have no scales, and then the auction closes and still... Oh, does it just not let you bank heist?
Yeah, well, you can bank heist, but you can only bank... because it puts your scales in escrow.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we'll do a fleet in a little bit. Chat. I was hoping to get some LP before doing a fleet, but we'll see.
Warp drive active.
The system's no good. Everybody's flashy orange or flashy yellow.
All suspects or crims.
Hey, one of you may know the answer to this. If I add a guy to fleet that's a fleet booster that has some sort of boost for the fleet, can he be cloaked and still give the boost, or does the boost turn off whenever you cloak?
I think his boosts still apply, but not warfare link modules.
Okay. I've been training up some stuff on my Markee Dragon character. And so
I'm doing something similar actually
Warp drive.
on one of my characters. Let me have a look. Yes, you do give bonuses from your skills whilst cloaked, but you cannot use warfare links.
okay.
But you don't have to be on grid, you just have to be in system.
I was thinking this system looked pretty good. You just have to be in system. Yeah. Okay.
Train up for a Nighthawk or something. Nighthawks are good.
I'd like to run a second client on this machine, but I think with as much graphical bandwidth I'm using, being that I'm running this on 3 monitors, I don't know. I'm afraid of what it'll do to my frame rate.
Be right back.
My character is not anywhere close to this area.
Karen Gill, it depends on what kind of ship you're attempting to move. For things like battleships and probably battle cruisers, you're going to want a freighter. But for things like cruisers or frigates, you can probably use just a standard industrial ship.
And when you move other ships, probably not assembled. You'll only be able to move just a couple assembled. You can move a lot more when they're not assembled.
Yeah, make sure to repackage them. Also, if you are carrying particularly valuable ones, then make sure you use a blockade runner.
Which doesn't have very much space compared to...
That's true. But if you are carrying valuable ships, it's better to be safer and have to do 2 runs than do 1 run and lose them halfway.
Yeah. I think I'm being followed.
I always
my
get that
life.
feeling.
Yeah,
Get
well,
fat
I
lady
am being followed. I mean,
Get Fatley to come in with his Vindicator.
I am Moon Shadow.
let's see here.
Karen Guild, if you're moving frigates, just make sure they're repackaged and then use a standard industrial ship. Can't remember what the name of the Mimitar one is though.
Warp drive active.
You just don't want to carry too much value in them. You can get popped even in high sec. If you're carrying like 1 billion worth of ships in a little thing, it's easy to pop. You may get popped.
It's all about risk over reward.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, well, even in my freighter, I typically don't carry more than a couple of billion in it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I never exceed 2 billion if I'm flying a Karen.
I do exceed that sometimes, but only with an escort and.
Do you use the web trick?
I never have, but I want to learn it.
It's very useful.
I've never tried it. I found a
'Cause,
fleet.
Basically, it just cuts down your from clicking the warp button to actually warping to ridiculously low.
And so, how do you? So you just web them?
Basically, have an alt in the same corp so that you don't get concorded for aggression.
Mm-hmm.
Set the Karen to align to whatever it is you're doing.
Okay.
Web the Karen,
Warp
and then warp.
active.
Because wait for the thing to accelerate a little bit and then web him. Because that way, when you web him, your theoretical max speed is cut down loads, and so the speed that you have to achieve to warp is also cut down loads. So that you by the time you've done that, you've already reached it, rather than having to wait another 30 seconds for it to accelerate to the warp speed.
Mm-hmm.
You can make jumps in 15 seconds rather than a minute. Does mean you can't be AFK or anything though, because you have to be there doing it.
These guys are targeting me. Nice. I thought they were going to be friendly. Guess not.
Warp
They want me
drive
to leave.
Dusky tickets are 10 scales each, so you'll have to type ticket 1, not 15. So,
Let me check something out here. Hey, think that I am going to step away for just a minute, and then be right back. And I'm going to check out one more spot. Oh, I was gonna also see if we had any of the second decade left. I think we may have just sold out. No, one left. 1 second decade left in our store. Just one. When that one sells, everybody who's here gets 100 scales. So that's the last one. We won't be restocking them. $50 for it. Hey, I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Looks like we have several other people that have joined. The plebeian Veronis,
Welcome to the Dragons.
Pol Sulfur, Gazelle, Minmatel, Dusky. Yeah. Is that like drop a Dusky?
Welcome to the Dragons.
Ilurin, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. So, I'm not going to get any love in this system. Just not happening.
Warp drive active.
Thumbs up for inner space. Alpha capitalist. You know, inner space, I saw that comes with IS Boxer, where they like install it at the same time or something like that. Yeah, Dusky, yeah, I was just making fun of your name there, buddy. Inner space. Isn't that an application that's used for cheating in games? Or is that something else?
I've got tons of salvage here. I'm incredibly happy.
So we got Minotaur Bounty Hunter Starter Pack, which is about to end 5 minutes. Exclamation point. Ticket space 1. Get your ticket. It's like a lottery. You only need 1 ticket to win.
Warp drive.
And then second decade edition, exclamation point enter. Just got to be a follower and you can get in on that.
Oh, my war target just got an ally.
Warp drive active.
Going to a system that I hope is empty. We'll see. It's a few jumps away. Actually, I'm jumping through several of these that are empty right now. What is this song? Stereotronic Gravity. That's the song that's currently playing. Tyrannical, you can expand your cargo hold also through some rigs. It's cargo expanders, yeah, cargo hold optimization rigs. But the more you expand them, the weaker you are, the less shots it takes to kill you, and depending on how things are set up, it could be a single shot to blow you up. So, you increase your storage space, and you take your nice tanky hull, and you turn it into paper mache or tinfoil.
Warp drive active.
So it's awesome, and then it turns into junk, right?
Well, it just means that you're very vulnerable. At the expense of space is hull and shields. There's drawbacks. So, and if you're hauling everything you own in something like that, it's kind of nuts.
That's dangerous to do that, though, in EVE.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Especially if they can scan your cargo.
Right. If you're in a blockade runner, they can't scan you. But I'm not sure you have the skills for a blockade runner.
Me? No, I don't. Not yet.
Are you the one that's in chat doing? No, you're not. The other option is to put up a contract to have it moved. So if you have a couple billion worth of stuff and you're gonna have to move it yourself, you know, pay somebody 10 million to move it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Or if it's 100,000, or you know, if it's $1 million worth of stuff, pay somebody 100,000 to move it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
$10 million worth of frigates. Well, you could pay $1 million and have it moved for you. If you can afford to lose them, then fly them. You know, then do it. If you can't afford to lose it, then don't do it. And then let the pilot claim the cargo instead of delivering it. Well, yeah, I wouldn't know anybody who's ever done that. Is make sure that the cargo is valued right. If you undervalue it, they may do that to you. Just make sure it has the right value on it. That actually, you should put it at like 20 to 30% higher than the value. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm going to draw the winner on the Minotaur Bounty Hunter Starter Pack. And so everybody put in their tickets. You don't need to say anything. I mean, you can say woohoo or something like that if you're here. But here we go. Drawing the winner. Nitro Turtle. Woohoo! I've seen you around, buddy. So I'm going to write you a message. And where did my Twitch stuff go on this browser? Seems like I've... Okay. What is this heart thing? Did Twitch update their follow button to be hearts now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We heart you.
Right. Great. Hey. So, new message. Hey, so we'll do another one of these if we hit 200 viewers, which we may very well do. We're not that far off, actually. In the meantime, exclamation point enter, and you can get in on the second decade drawing. Okay. Nitro, that is in your Twitch mail now. Congrats again. Well, hopefully I can earn a little something out of this system. We'll see. I just want to have one success this morning. It'd be nice.
Warp drive active.
Oh, he's a hog too. That's cool. Nitro Turtle is a hog.
Oh, he is. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Jensies and 206i, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, what are tactical BMs? Tactical bowel movements?
Warp drive.
Oh, and Soggy Bottom said that. What? That just all goes together kind of horribly.
That goes together horribly, but he means tactical bookmarks. It's where you have a bookmark like 200 kilometers up or left or right of the gate, and you can see what's at the gate.
Yes. So I do some of those, yes. So it's actually a smart thing, depending. So, I actually have some of those on my entrance gate that I use for getting into the faction warfare area, the high sec to low sec jump.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Park my scout out there. Black Talon, thanks for following. Welcome. Where am I at on LP? If I can capture just this one spot, and then I fly Coraxes today so that if every time I die, it doesn't cost me very much. I die way more in fleet than I do on my own. It just seems to be the way things work. If anybody is wanting to fleet up, we'll do it out of Onamon. Use that as kind of a gathering point. If I can get a capture.
Yaman, Onamon.
Onamon. Onamon. Yeah. Yaman. Onamon. Mm-hmm. We get some Jamaican influence here.
Racist.
It's not racist. Is that racist?
A little bit.
Why? Talking like somebody? I mean, I could talk like a Brit, or I could talk like an Australian. Throw another shrimp on the bobby. Is that racist?
Don't call them shrimp.
Oh, what do you call them?
Prawns.
Oh, throw another prawn on the barbie? Yeah. Although, if you're making fun of North Korea, that's a whole different story.
Be careful,
I
they
don't
may
know.
declare war on you.
Yes.
They might just come bomb your house or something.
I know, it's like, yeah.
We take ourselves way too seriously.
Well, they're just, they are interesting. I mean, the culture would be really neat to see and visit, but the oppression would not be. So,
Yeah, oppression's never good wherever you go.
Help, I'm being repressed.
I want to eat python. You're being oppressed and the rabbit appears. Everyone's like, run away!
It's just a rabbit.
Yes, and you guys have swords and armor and run away like girls. No offense to any women.
Not having much success with the faction warfare today, then?
No, but I went to a. Sometimes when you go to systems that are way out of bounds, you know, like on the outer skirts of the area, you can have a little bit more luck. So I went to one, and we'll see if I can, you know. I want to crack 4 million LP today. If I can capture this site and then we go out doing fleet stuff, I should be able to do that. Maybe the fleet today should be all about actually getting LP, and we can, you know, that way any newer players that we have with us will actually benefit some.
I've always found fleets to be counterintuitive to risk making, with one exception.
And what is that exception?
That would be incursions, because the fleet is.
Yeah. So Bo Fern is a noob. He left his ship name on here. And now he's decided to help me.
Oh, nice. Dragons love gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
Help with quotation marks on both sides.
Yeah, it's like I don't need the help. Tormented Soul, thank you for the donation. He says he got Eve's second decade pack. Amazing deal. Thank you, Markee Dragon. Woohoo! So, have we sold the last one yet? Nope, I have one left. So, just one left. I guess this guy wants to sit in here and take this with me. I don't know who this is.
Love him up. Listen to your dark side, Mark.
Well,
No, you want to.
He's fucking targeting me now. Really?
Do it. Do it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So, he's targeting me now, and he's in my own faction. So,
Welcome to
I
the
just said to him in
Dragons.
local, I said, really, dude? Get the fuck out.
He's in the same faction you, targeting you? That's a real dick move.
Strike
I
him.
just auto-targeted him back, but... yeah, he's being a dick. Corsic, the approximate cost Canadian. You don't want it in Canada. The customs charges are going to be too much. So it's going to be like $75 customs. Cost you $50 for the box and $75 to get it out of customs. So he's still targeting me. I don't know why. But whatever.
Oh, Marky, listen to your dark side. Kill him.
He's in a Thrasher. I'm not sure that I can.
We'll have the surprise attack. You can do it. Kill him.
I think gonna need to call a customer here. Alright, so I'm gonna sit on this cap with this guy. Hopefully he doesn't attack me while I'm on the phone. But I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna call a customer here. Be back in a minute, everybody. Hey, Scratch making the call. I've got a hostile in here. In a vengeance. Should I attack him? I don't know.
Ken? The vengeance.
I guess I will. He's got me. Man, he took on the Thrasher and I. Well, I hope the Thrasher dies for being a dickhead. More hostiles here. Yeah, he's gonna die. Nah, I'm sure they're gonna give me a fast trip back home.
Did your ship go boom?
Yep. Alright, I'll be right back, everybody.
Alright.
Far from the ground, but I'm not looking down. Feel the warmth of the breeze rushing over me. Now we're soaring high, reach and touch the sky. We can the sky, feel alive, we can fly. We can
Okay, I'm back. Gonna have to wait for that customer to be available. Phone number was wrong for that customer, so I have to get him to send me a new number. So yes, I took the quick pod route home. Being potted, I'm okay with that. It's a quick way, especially when I was like, I don't know, 17 to 20 jumps out, something like that. So, and I don't have any implants, so screw it, you know. If anyone would like to join up and get in fleet, hop on to TeamSpeak, ! join us for the info. We're going to work out of Onamon, this area. Faction Warfare, Caldari, Amar side. You can be in Caldari or Amar. It works. And so, anyway, we'll go out and get you some LP, even if you're brand new or you're a veteran. I'm going to be taking out destroyers, so we can do small and above. So, no. Well, no. I didn't get killed by the guy. Yeah, it was opposing faction. And what am I doing for Christmas? I'm working. So Alexandra and I decided that that her and I would work the day. So we're covering all of Christmas, so that none of the staff has to do it. So I may or may not have a show on Christmas Day. I am not sure. Checking to see if there's still just the one copy left of the second edition.
And I'm back.
Muriel, you gonna come out with us? We're gonna do a fleet.
What's we doing?
Well, it'll be faction warfare. You don't do it with the primary character.
Yeah, I only have the one character at the moment.
Okay. So.
It would take me a little while to make the second one. Because remember, I only been playing for about 7 days.
Yeah, last adult, he's figured me out. What are you doing for Christmas? I said I'm working. So he's confirmed that I am Santa Claus.
Now you just need the suit and the hat.
Right, right. So. Okay. Well, let me, I'm gonna fire up my scout here, I think. Just to check the gate. Probably have to patch. It's on another machine. Yeah, it's patching. It's okay. I should dress as Santa. You know, I don't even have a Santa hat. Well, my wife has one, but it's like from Fredericks of Hollywood, and it would look a little awkward on me. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Launching the Scout client here. So I use the Scout a lot whenever I am flying the destroyers because they're not nearly as fast.
Connecting. Skill training completed.
He's completed a bunch of skills. Okay. So, let's see just a little bit of the screen there. And we figure out here where I'm going. So I'm just going to start off. If anybody wants to join in, they can. I'll add you to the fleet. You can be in the fleet if you're not in faction warfare, but I think we're going to focus primarily on getting some LP today. So anybody who wants to join, we're going to get you some LP. Have some success. So anybody else who wants to join who's not in faction warfare, well, you can be the cannon fodder or defense or however. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. I don't even know where this guy's at. Kind of dumb. Alright. That's what we're gonna do though. I'm gonna be dumb. Let's see. How much can I show on this guy?
Warp drive active.
So this guy, if you guys haven't seen my Scout character before, he's primarily set up to just give information. He is an adventurer, and the chat channel. Join Markee Dragon. The Markee Dragon, all one word, and then asked to add to the fleet in there. And anyway, so this venture, he has 2 built-in warp stabs, so makes it a good way to do it. So this is a very cheap ship. Spent less than $1 million on this, and yeah, I actually don't want to show too much, just that little bit, because I don't want to really give away what you know, where I'm working. So I sending them out to look at a particular gate that is problematic for me. So, and yes, he does have a cloak. So only 4 of us here. Yeah, and we're all on the same team. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't you know it?
Warp drive active.
Hey, oh, I can't see the thing. Yeah, okay, just a second here. Requested talk power and TS. Okay, I unfortunately can't see TeamSpeak at the same time I'm running the scout. Let me fix that. I know it's all crazy. Oh shit, what did I just do?
Warp drive active.
Low Nitro? Low Shady?
Hello.
Skill training completed.
Nitro, I think you probably want to use push to talk. We hear all your mouse clicks or your typing.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, for some reason my push to talk got set to my left mouse button. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I suppose you could tie it to a mouse button, huh? Gargly, we are Caldaria Mars side. And we just finished getting this scout here. Oh wait, where did I just... Oh, I guess I have to go through this sector here. Is that right? No. Oh shit. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. I'm in a bad spot. Why did I do that? Clumsy me. Okay, gate is currently clear, which is good. Just setting this guy up and then I'll build the fleet. Or get it started. So in order to get an invite to Fleet, you got to be on TeamSpeak. Anyone's not on TeamSpeak doesn't get an invite to Fleet. Okay, there we go. He is cloaked. Okay, let's see here. So, Nitro, let's see here.
What's up?
Just getting your Fleet invite going. And then Shady, are you here? You are? Okay.
I am here.
Excellent. Oh, you have an SP or CPS. Had to pay to invite you.
Damn it. Still active? Let's turn that off.
Okay, Tormented Soul, are you here? If you are here and need talk rights, right click on yourself and select request talk rights. Angelus, are you here? Let's see, Ashelia. Okay, hello.
Yep. Hi.
Get you an invite here. So, so far, guys, I'm just kind of basing out of there. That's high sec. Animar. Spartan, what's your character name?
It's Spartan RG in chat.
Okay. You're not in faction warfare?
No.
Okay.
This will be a first.
Well, if you're not currently in it, then you're independent. So you won't gain any LP. Is this a primary character or not?
Yes, this is my main.
Yeah, so, I mean, you'll be able to fight out here and stuff. When we have...
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Oh, we got a
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Get in line with the other dragons and show me what you're made of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
Imperial Gaming, thank you for resubbing. Yes, thank you, thank you. Wait, so Spartan, if you, so without being in faction warfare, you can fight with us, but you won't get any of the LP. If you join your character to faction warfare, you're going to have standings problems if it's your primary character. So, like, you won't be able to go to Minmatar space or Galante space without being attacked.
Okay.
And you'll have a whole bunch of war targets, you know, that you can do. So, anyway, that can be a problem for you.
Yeah, well, I do have an alt, but he is very new. So if there's like a noob ship that I can fly or something, that'll be pretty good.
Yeah,
and I was
you can
considering getting him into faction warfare.
Yeah, you can fly any. I mean, really, you could fly a Venture, which it will help you get away from most everything if you get attacked. But also, any beginner frigate. You can't fly a noob ship and collect any points. It has to be a frigate, but depending on what you want, I mean, one of the beginner frigates, whichever type of ships you're flying. And then we can get that character in, no problem. So, Nitro, I see that you put in an application. I'll See if I can get that approved right now.
Can you actually accept when you're in space?
I don't know. You might have to dock up, but
I'm
I've
fucking jumps anyway, so I'll just dock when I get to Anamon.
wait. It says that I can't invite you for 24 hours.
Okay.
Corporate record shows that Nitro Turtle recently held roles in the corporation. Apparently, whatever corp you're in, you can't leave for 24 hours.
Okay, so how do I join faction warfare without joining the Roadhogs or whatever?
Well, you would go to an Amar station, and just hit the faction warfare button in any Amar station. But I don't know if you're going to end up with the same problem. You can try it.
The error he's getting is from his corporation rules, I think.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that stuff. So, Shady Sparks, I see your app. Shady, are you currently in Hogs Collective?
I am with another character.
Okay, that's good. That's all I needed to know. Invite sent.
Thank you.
So Nitro, you can try doing it direct and see, and then we can flip you back. We can flip you over into this after the timer is expired. Okay. Do I have anybody else that needs in the fleet that hasn't gotten an invite? No TS
I'm just
yet.
logging into my alt character now.
Okay.
Does it have to be in an Amar station, or can I do it at Caldari?
You have to do it at an Amar station. You could do it at Caldari, but it's going to pay a lot less if you do it at a Caldari station. So, we're on for several more hours. So, if it takes you a few minutes to fly out there and do that, that's okay. So. Hey, so anybody else who wants to join up, you need to get into our TeamSpeak. And that's pretty much the main requirement, that you have to be on TeamSpeak. Norton, yeah. So Norton, you're fine. Just join TeamSpeak so you can hear. I know you can't talk, so that's okay. Yep. Okay. And by the way, if you're saying that your mic is broken, that's not an excuse. Nitro just really, or not Nitro, but Norton just really can't talk, so. Okay, I'm gonna end the YouTube recording here. So if you're watching on YouTube, you just have to wait for the next episode.